Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yeah. Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-okay. Helga says yes, thank you, Helga. Katie says yes, thank you, Katie. Carlos, howdy, howdy. Carlos says yes, thank you, Carlos. Zara says yes, thank you, Zara. Ruth says yes, thank you, Ruth. Okay, good to see you. Because of course, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. And as you know, we always start our class with a toast. We are having 2 toasts. So whatever you're drinking, pick it up. And our first toast is for the members. You see them, their names are in green. You see Carlos, he is on the green team. Carlos and the green team, they support me. They support the channel financially. So let's give Carlos and the green team a big thank you. Here we go. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. And our second toast, it is for you. Because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Okay, good, good, good. Let's talk about today's lesson plan, shall we? And here it is on this sheet of paper. We're going to start with comparing 2 idioms. It's a worksheet. I will write 2 idioms on the board. We will look at the worksheet. We will practice with the worksheet. And then, of course, you'll make your own sentences. Then after that, we are going to compare grammar pairs. Grammar pairs. And today's grammar pairs are should versus must. Should versus must. And there's a worksheet. We will do the worksheet. And then after that, we have video dictation. I will give you 8 sentences. You will listen and write them down word for word. And the topic is for the first time. For the first time. Okay, so let's get right into it. And our first activity is comparing idioms. Comparing idioms. And our idioms are break the ice, versus warm up to. Let's put it here. Okay, so we have break the ice and warm up to. We have a worksheet and we will practice these 2 idioms. And basically, break the ice happens first. So we'll just say happens first here. And then warm up to happens over time. That's how we're going to compare them. Happens over time. So break the ice is you start off, let's say, no one's talking, people are a little shy, I don't know, maybe people don't know each other, or maybe people aren't in the mood for talking, I don't know. So anyway, someone says something, someone does something to break the ice. So they do it first, then it gets people start talking and get things rolling. Like for a lot, when I used to work in an English school and always had like new students come in, and so always like break the ice with with maybe some questions and introduce myself, so to break the ice, so the students can ask me questions, can learn more about me, you know. So we break the ice. I tell them about myself. For example, that's what I did before. And then warm up to happens over time, right? So maybe at first you're, let's say, a party again, or a class, right? You're at school or at work even, and it's a new job, new people. And so at first you might be a little shy, a little nervous, but then gradually over time, you warm up to everyone. You warm up to your fellow workers, your fellow students, the people around you, and then you feel more comfortable, right? So you warm up to your coworkers, you warm up to the people around you, you warm up to your fellow students, yeah, your classmates. Okay, so let's look at the worksheet and let's practice using these two idioms. Diva's here. Hello, Diva. Maya. Hello, Maya. Okay, here we go. And there it is. It's too small. We have to make it bigger, of course. And all the worksheets are on my Patreon. Go to my Patreon, support me there so I can support you here. Get all the worksheets on my Patreon. Okay, here, let's make it larger. There we go. So we're going to compare these two idioms, break the ice and warm up to. And so basically, break the ice, meaning to do something to make people feel more relaxed in a social setting. One more time. To do or say something to make people feel more relaxed in a social setting. For example, he broke the ice by telling a funny story. Okay, and then we have warm up to. That means to slowly become more comfortable or friendly with someone or something. Something. You could warm up to a new puppy or something, right? Or maybe you move to a city, a new place, and you're warming up to that new place. So, example sentence. At first, she was shy, but she warmed up to the group after a while. One more time. At first, she was shy, but she warmed up to the group after a while. Okay. Now, I want to see in the chat, what helps you break the ice when meeting new people? Okay, so in the chat, tell us what helps you to break the ice when meeting new people. And then 2, have you ever slowly warmed up to someone? What helped, right? What helped you to warm up to some new people? Have you ever slowly warmed up to someone? What happened? Or I'm sorry, what helped? Right? What helped you warm up to someone or people or something? So what's your experience with breaking the ice? What's your experience with warming up to? So tell us in the chat. I'm going to put the timer on, give a couple minutes because I want to, I don't want to stall out here too long. We got to keep things moving. So 2 minutes, tell us your experience with breaking the ice and warming up to. Okay, yeah, so Helga says, I'm interested in people, so it helps me break the ice, I think. Right, so what Helga does, you probably start asking people questions. So you're the icebreaker. You get people talking because Helga is outgoing. Helga is sociable, so she starts starts the conversation, right? So by starting the conversation, she is breaking the ice. Good, good, Helga. Okay, about 1 more minute, and then we will go to some fill in the word, right? You have to choose the idiom for the sentence. That's next. But right now, what's your experience? Very good, Carlos. Nice. That is smart business. Carlos is a smart person. I break the ice with my clients, meaning people, his customers, right? His clients, asking about sports, like, did you watch the game last night? Yep, that's a great icebreaker, talking about sports. Or, you know, what was on TV or what's in the news, right? That's a great icebreaker. Katie, I start talking about the weather or something that happens at the moment. Yeah, so weather, news, right? What is happening at the time. And so that is a good icebreaker because we have shared experience, right? And so if you talk about something that's in the news, something that's happening now that many people are familiar with, people know about, then that's then that's easy to start a conversation, right? So breaking the ice is basically starting a conversation, right? So breaking the ice, you start the conversation. So maybe you go somewhere, no one's talking, and you're thinking, okay, I'm going to break the ice. I'm going to ask someone a question, or I'm going to say a comment. I'm going to mention something. So you're thinking, okay, I want to break the ice. I want to start people talking. I want to start a conversation. Good, good, good. Okay, let's now do fill in the idiom here. So number 1, I can make it larger here. I know a lot of you are using phones, so I want to make it easy for you to see on your screen. Okay, that's good. All right, number 1. I told a joke too, and then what's the idiom? She didn't talk much at first, but she slowly, everyone, what's the idiom? He played music too at the party. What's the idiom? It took me time too. The idea of moving abroad. What's the idiom? Good, good, Helga. When I know people more, I warm up to them. Yep. Yep, yep. Good, good, good. So number 1, Helga, you are correct. I told a joke to break the ice. Yep. Good, Katie. So number 1 is break the ice. I told a joke to break the ice. Yes, Carlos. Okay, Helga has warmed up. 2, we need 2. She didn't talk much at first, but she slowly warmed up to everyone, right? So we need so it's actually 3 words, warm up to. So the idiom is 3 words. Right, break the ice is 3 words too, break the ice. So they're both these idioms are 3 words. Yep, good, Katie. Good, Julia. Hello, Julia. How are you today? Yep, so number 2 is warm up to. She didn't talk much at first, but she slowly warmed up to everyone, right? So actually it is ED, warmed. And I see that in the chat. Good job. Hello, Iman. How are you today? Okay, Iman, number 3, you have break the ice. Let's see. He played music to break the ice at the party. Good. Yep, music gets people moving, right? Gets people feeling more comfortable if you're at a party. If there's silence, right? It's usually people aren't comfortable. But if you start playing music, people start feeling more comfortable. And when people are comfortable, they start warming up to everyone, and it's easier to start conversations. Okay, and you have warm up to for number 4. Let's look. It took me time to warm up to the idea of moving abroad. Yes, warm up to. Angela, hello, Angela. Sure, Angela, no problem. So we just started, and we're starting with a worksheet, and we're looking at these 2 idioms. We're comparing break the ice and warm up to. So break the ice, it happens first, right? So to start a conversation, you break the ice, and you can do that by talking about sports, telling a joke, talking about the news. But you want to start a conversation, you want to get people talking, so you break the ice by telling a joke, talking about the news, talking about sports. All right, and then warm up to, this happens over time. So warm up to, get used to. So maybe you go to a party. At first, you're a little nervous because maybe you don't know people, but someone comes up, breaks the ice, then people start talking, and then you start warming up to everyone. You feel more comfortable. So warming up to, it happens over time, and basically you're feeling more comfortable. And break the ice, basically start a conversation and get more relaxed. Hannah, hello Hannah. Okay, so back to the worksheet here. Okay, now we're going to make sentences. So in the chat, write sentences using break the ice, warm up to. So I want to see your sentences, okay? And then of course we have so break the ice, start a friendly interaction, or we can say conversation, and that happens first, right? I need to make a little bit smaller so you can see everything. Okay, Angela, no problem. Happy to help, because you helped me, Angela. You're on the green team, so of course. Okay, let's see. Okay, so break the ice, start a friendly interaction or conversation happens first. And then warm up to, slowly become comfortable, happens over time. So I want you to make a sentence using break the ice and use warm up to. So make 2 sentences. One sentence is break the ice. The other sentence is warm up to. And I'm going to put the timer on. I'm going to put the timer for 3 minutes. So write your sentences in the next 3 minutes. Good, Katie. Nice sentence. The teacher told a funny story to break the ice on the first day of class. That's very important. Yeah, Helga, nice. Yep. So I have some games and activities on the first day of class to break the ice with the students. Okay, here we go. Helga has a sentence. Carlos can easily break the ice. He greets people sincerely and takes an interest in their affairs. Good sentence, Helga. Yep. So look the person in the eye, smile, and show interest in them. And that's a great way to break the ice and get people to speak with you, right? So whoever you want to speak with, whoever you want to have a conversation with, go up to them, look them in the eye, smile, and ask them about themselves. Don't talk about yourself. Ask questions about the other person, and for sure they will quickly warm up to you. They will quickly warm up to you. So nice. I like that, Helga. Good sentence. Okay, a few minutes here. We got about a minute. Get your sentences in the chat. Okay, here we go. My mom told a funny but serious comment about the Bible to break the ice when she was in church. Good, Angela. In church. Iman, she is the one that broke the ice at the party yesterday when she put the song before that it was quiet. Yeah, okay, played a song before it was so quiet. Okay, Iman, we can fix your sentence a little bit here. She is the one that broke the ice at the party yesterday. Good. When she put on a song before it was so quiet. Okay. Nelson, hello Nelson. Here we go. Oh, okay. Nelson, the foster child warmed up to his new foster parents eventually. Good, Nelson. Helga, some people slowly warm up too, but then they become active participants in the chat. Yep, that's my experience, Helga. And that's I like that, Helga. Good comment, because that's been my experience, right? So people come in and maybe they see those sentences. They see you guys writing sentences and maybe they feel a little shy, intimidated. Oh, my English isn't that good. Oh boy, I'm afraid to do that. But no, don't be afraid to do that. We're here to help each other. We're all here to help each other. So, but if people stay here and look at the chat, they'll slowly warm up to, and then they'll start putting their sentences in the chat, right? And I'm here to help you, right? And if I see a mistake, I will help you. So please don't be shy. Please come in the chat. You'll warm up to us very quickly. Okay, Kadeen, I don't like the idea at first, but I warmed up to it. Good. So, yep, so we warm up to people and things, right? So an idea is a thing. So we can use that for things too. Warm up to is for people and things. Kadeen, I don't like the idea. I didn't like the idea at first, but I warmed up to it. Angela, it takes me a while to warm up to people. Good sentence. Okay, cheers, Nelson. Iman, she is the one that broke the ice at the party yesterday when she played the song before it was so quiet. Good, Iman. Thank you for fixing your sentence. Eleonora, hello, Eleonora. Good to see Eleonora. Eleanor once in a while pops in the chat, so I'm always happy to see her in the chat. Good to see you, Eleonora. Thank you. Okay, here's Eleanor's sentence. At the beginning of the meeting, John told a funny story that really broke the ice. Perfect. Okay, good job, everyone. If you want to continue, that's great, but we're going to go to the next activity. We're going to go to the next activity now. Okay, Hannah has a sentence. She is always quiet. I'm going to break the ice and see if she is going to warm up to us. Good, Hannah. One more time. She is always quiet. I'm going to break the ice and see if she is going to warm up to us. I like it. Okay, let's go to our next activity. Now we're going to compare grammar pairs. So here we compared idioms. Now we're going to compare grammar. And it's should versus must. And of course, we have a worksheet here. And should advice. And must is strong obligation. Okay, good. Okay, so we have should and must. We're going to compare these two, and we use a worksheet to do it. Iman, some kids get shy when they see people at first. Or for the first time. That's last. Let me see, where am I? Okay, at first, they need some time to warm up to them. Yep. Okay, Iman, let's fix it just a little bit. Some kids get shy when they see people at first. So we don't need time. At first. Some kids get shy when they see people at first. They need some time to warm up to them. Okay, let's look at the worksheet here. I need to clear my throat. I'm going to turn off the mic. Okay, I'm back. I cleared my throat. I can't cough into the mic. Okay, here we go. So we're going to look at should versus must. Quick explanation. Should, used to give advice or suggest something that is a good idea. One more time. Used to give advice or suggest something that is a good idea. The pattern is subject, right? He, she, they, you, us. Should, that's our grammar, and then base verb, right? So just the present tense, just the plain verb, the dictionary form. Example sentence, you should eat more vegetables, right? That's good, a good suggestion, yeah? So you is the subject, should is our grammar point, eat is our base verb, and then more information. For example, more vegetables. You should eat more vegetables. That is a good suggestion. Now, must, used to express strong obligation or necessity. Pattern, subject, must, base verb. Just like should, but we're using must. Example, you must wear a seatbelt, right? So that's a law. That is, everyone must do that, right? And so we have our subject, you, must is our grammar point, where is our base verb? And then we have more information. For example, a seat belt. You must wear a seat belt. Okay, so let's go here. I'm going to make it larger because a lot of you are on your phones. Okay, so complete the sentence. Fill in the blanks with should or must plus the correct verb. Okay, Nelson, look at the pattern, right? So, see, you have to have the subject and then should or must and then the base verb, just the plain verb. So you're having be is your be verb there. I should be studying dynamics and solid mechanics, but I'm late. I'm tired. Okay, actually you're okay. Yeah, Nelson. I should be, right? Be is your base verb, and then studying is your gerund there. Okay, so that's a noun. So you're okay. I should be studying dynamics and solid mechanics. But I'm tired. Okay, good. Nelson, that's fine. Good sentence. Oh, Carlos, traffic signals say right lane must turn right. Okay, number 1, Iman, should finish. You should finish your homework before dinner. Yes, so that's advice. Okay, Iman, 2, must follow. Yeah, so we must follow the safety rules at all times. Good. Mary, hello, Mary. Okay, you can do that. So, okay, so here with our 2 grammar pairs, should and must, advice, obligation. Now, it's not black and white here. It's not yes or no. It's not only one is correct, okay? So there is some flexibility. It really depends on the situation. Who is talking, right? So for the homework, maybe it's the mother or father. You must, right? But if it's like maybe a grandmother, grandfather, they're kind, they love their grandchildren, so maybe they'll use should. So really, there's no wrong or correct answer here. I mean, of course, the police, the sign on the road, right? Like Carlos, his sentence, right? Traffic sign, right? We must follow those. Right? So that's a must. But when you're talking about homework or, you know, your vegetables, things like that, right? There's some flexibility. It really depends on who is talking, okay? But if it's like a sign, you know, a street sign, we must follow the street signs, right? Or the teacher is telling the students, right? So they're using strong obligation, right? So it really depends on who is talking and the situation, right? Okay, good. Okay, so this is my interpretation, right? This is my idea. So like I said, it's not black and white, right? So you should finish your homework before dinner. We must follow the safety rules at all times. He should see a doctor about that cough. He should see a doctor. I must go now. It's getting late, so I must. So number 4, I must go now. And then 5, students must bring their ID cards to the exam, right? So if they don't bring it, then they can't take the exam. So number 5 is must, right? It's if they don't, they can't take their exam. And then I must go now, right? Because I have to work early. Okay. So one more time. Number 1, you should finish your homework before dinner. 2, we must follow the safety rules at all times. 3, you should see a doctor about that cough. I must go now. It's getting late. Students must bring their ID cards to the exam. Okay. Yep, good. Okay, now this is for you in the, okay, well, not yet. Which is the correct sentence, A or B? 1A or 1B? Which one is correct? 2A or 2B? Which one's correct? 3A or 3B? Which one is correct? Okay, Carlos has a good question. Should. Yeah, no, there's no sound with the L in should. Should. Yeah, so, yeah, that's kind of, there's not really, so it's should, but it's a falling intonation. Should. So the should, should, right? So yeah, the L isn't pronounced, but it's falling down. So it's like straight should. You should go to the doctor. You should exercise more. You should not watch TV, right? Good question, Carlos. Okay, good. Okay, so number 1, it's B. You must wear a helmet, right? Because of the pattern, right? So remember the pattern. It is subject and then the grammar point base verb, right? So subject plus the should or must plus base verb. Right? So we got to be careful with the pattern, right? You must you must follow the pattern, right? If you don't, it'll be wrong. Right? So it's you must follow the pattern. If you don't follow the pattern, then you're wrong. You're saying it wrong. You're using it wrong. So you must follow this the pattern. Subject, should, must, base verb, right? Okay, let's go back to the worksheet. So Must too, right? No, that's not right. So it's B. You must wear a helmet. 2, that is also B, right? So she should study more. So again, she should studies more. No, it's the base. So the pattern, you must follow the pattern. And then 3 is A. They should bring snacks. So again, B is the wrong pattern. So it's 3A. So it's 1B, 2B, 3A. Okay, good. And let's go to the second worksheet. So we have another worksheet. We have a little more practice here. And the worksheets are on my Patreon. Support me on Patreon if you enjoy my classes, if you enjoy what I'm doing, and if you want to support me, go to my Patreon, support me there, and by doing that, you get all the worksheets. So Mary, yeah, so 2B is the correct one. Yeah. Okay, let's go to page 2 now. Oh, thanks for the hearts I see hearts going up in the chat. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, here's our second page of the worksheet. More practice. And of course, there's answers to the worksheet. If you go to my Patreon, support me there, you get the worksheets, and at the bottom, we have the answers. Okay, here we go. Correct the mistake. Now, the activity before, you just noticed the mistake, right? Now you're going to fix the mistake. I want to talk to you eye to eye. So the last activity, you had a choice. Is it A or B, right? So you looked and you could see the mistake, right? Our next activity, you're going to fix the mistake, right? So it becomes more challenging, right? So at first you could just see, okay, for sure that sentence is wrong. And so, oh, I'm going to choose the other sentence, right? But now you have to fix the mistake. So it's a little more challenging, right? So find and correct the grammar mistake. Okay, good, Angela. Yeah. Okay, so you can, okay, both. So I saw Angela, she has, you should go to sleep early. That's fine. That is very natural. We say that. Or you can say, you should sleep early, right? And so just take out what was the wrong? So it's the pattern's wrong. So you could take out the 2 and say, you should sleep early. Or you should go to sleep early, right? So the purpose of this activity is for you to notice the mistake and fix it, right? So that's good. That's good. Yeah, so again, the pattern, right? So it's must. We don't change must. So he must finish, right? So just like, we have the base verb, should and must, it doesn't change, right? It's always going to be should. It's always going to be must. It could be negative, should not, must not, you can do that. But you can't put an S. You can't put an ED. Okay? It has to, this is the only way. This doesn't change. Yep, good, Katie. That is correct. So number 3, we must leave now, right? There's no 2. We must leave now. Follow the pattern. Good, Katie. Follow the pattern. Yeah, Angela. Follow the pattern. She should go to the dentist. Yes. Follow the pattern. Yep, Katie. That's correct. They must wear a uniform. Very good. Follow the pattern. Okay, so here we go. So again, okay, so our next activity is you make the sentence. You do it, okay? So again, we're getting a little more, each step is more challenging, right? So we had, you notice the mistake, or you notice, right? Okay, you choose which sentence is correct, right? Then after that, you had to fix the sentence, you had to fix the mistake, and now you have to make your own sentences, okay? So each step, you have a bigger challenge each step. Okay, so write a sentence using should, write a sentence using must. What is something people should do every day? What is something people should do every day? Use your imagination, your idea. And then what is something people must do at school or work? What is something what is something people must do at school or work? So it's your idea, your your own thinking. Yes, Angela, good. Good, Carlos. Yep, all good. All good. Okay, Helga. Here's Helga's sentence. I should do morning exercises. Right? So she's telling herself, she's giving herself advice. I'm giving myself advice. Julia, I should go to the gym every day. All right, Iman, people should eat healthy meals. Good advice. Oh, nice sentence, Carlos. Carlos used our idiom and our grammar, right? Together in the same sentence, making connections. Good, Carlos. You should break the ice with her soon and ask her for a date. Break the ice with her sooner. Okay, no. Good sentence, Carlos. My mistake. You should break the ice with her sooner and ask her for a date. Good sentence, Carlos. That is good, Helga. I must be attentive in class. I tell my students the same thing. You must be attentive. You must ask questions. That's what I tell my students. I agree, Helga. People should be polite every day. I agree with that. Hannah, people should eat every day. And that's right. Katie, that's the best sentence today. That's the best sentence in the chat. Katie says, you should watch Mark's videos to improve your English. Mwah. Thank you for saying that, Katie. I appreciate it. One more time, kisses for you. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful advice. Great advice from Katie. Catherine, hello. You should eat more vegetables. Good advice. Iman, she must take her medicine. Yes, because it's for her health, right? So it's very important that she does it. So it's a must. Thanks, Carlos. Appreciate it, Carlos. Okay, let's go 3 minutes, and then we'll go to our dictation after this. We have one more activity, video dictation. So let's do 3 minutes of making sentences here, and then we'll go to our next activity. Oh, I can't read your name. I must call my mom every day. Angela, I remember last week too. Thank you. Mwah. Angela, you're on the green team. You support me every month and extra support too. Mwah. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, Angela. That is very kind of you. You get a big heart. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It helps me a lot. Thank you so much. Mwah. I appreciate the chat, super chat there. Thank you. Very, very kind, Angela. Very, very kind of you. Okay, we got a couple minutes. Write your sentence. Oh, Katie, yes, good sentence. You must not park here, or you will get a ticket, right? Or you will be towed. So you cannot, right? You must not. Good, Iman. That's another good sentence. People must be on time when they work. Yes. Castrine, you must study English every day. Mary, I must take the dog to the veterinarian. Yes. Hannah, I should break the ice and tell him that I'm in love with him. Mwah. That is good sentence. That is, you're connecting the idiom with our grammar point today. Good for you. Helga, people must strictly adhere to traffic rules. Yes. Carlos, thank you for noticing Hannah. Noticing that. Good. Right, so we can see Carlos is reading other people's sentences. So that's very important. Reading everyone's sentences. That's how you will improve, for sure. Okay. So the chat is very important for you. So the chat, of course, you're practicing making sentences in the chat, but by reading other people's sentences, that's going to help you too. So so read all the sentences in the chat, and that will for sure help you learn too. Okay, making it smaller. We're going to our next activity. David, hello, David. Okay, now we have video dictation now. So worksheets, we have worksheets, compare grammar and our idioms. Those are worksheets on my Patreon. Okay, now let's do our video dictation. We'll go right here, number 3. And our topic is for the first time. For the first time. Right? So something happens that has never happened before. Something happens that has never happened before. One more time. Something happens that has never happened before. Can we say it together? Something happens that has never happened before. One more time together. Something happens that has never happened before. That means for the first time. Okay, and we have 5 steps for video dictation. So step 1 is dictation, of course. So for dictation, you need pencil and paper, right? You're going to be listening. I will read 8 sentences and you'll write them down word for word. That is dictation. Then step 2, we will shadow the converse or the sentences. So we will say the sentences together. Then after that, we will check the sentences. You will see if you got it correct, right? You will check the sentence. Because dictation, you're not going to see the sentences. Shadowing, you're not going to see the sentences. So the third step, you will check to see if you got the sentence correct. You will compare your sentence with my sentence. And then we will have a quiz. And then we will review all of them together. So of course, a quiz to see if you remember the sentences, right? So that's the purpose of the quiz, because it's easy to forget, difficult to remember, right? Anyone can forget anything. It's easy to forget. Remembering, that is difficult. You have to study, you have to pay attention, you have to review, you have to work hard to remember, right? Okay, good, good, good. Let's check it out. Okay, there it is. Okay, so for the first time, something happens that has never happened before. One more time. Something happens that has never happened before. Our pattern is subject, verb, plus object, the thing, the noun, plus for the first time. All right? So for example, subject, I, verb, I ate. Let's say, okay, let's put the verb in the past tense. I ate, and then a thing. I ate octopus for the first time. I ate octopus for the first time, for example, right? I like octopus. Do you like octopus? I like raw octopus, right? It's very delicious. So I like octopus. Do you like octopus? Hey, Sumayet is here. Hello, Sumayet. Okay, let's do it. Now, when I'm doing the dictation, when we're doing the dictation, I will not be able to see the chat. I can't see the chat because I'm reading the sentences. Raw is very good. Raw octopus is very good. You can just take from the ocean and start eating it. You can catch octopus and start eating it fresh right out of the sea. Oh, Angela, mwah, kisses and love to you. Thank you for your kind support today. Thank you so much, Angela. Mwah, love you. Okay, so dictation, shadowing, I can't see the chat, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Pencil? Paper? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. We're going to do it. Okay, I will not be able to see the chat right now. I can't see the chat. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. It's time for dictation. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's do it. He cooked breakfast for the first time. He cooked breakfast for the first time. I flew overseas for the first time. I flew overseas for the first time. She rode a bicycle for the first time. She rode a bicycle for the first time. I spoke in public for the first time. I spoke in public for the first time. We met her parents for the first time. We met her parents for the first time. He drove a manual car for the first time. He drove a manual car for the first time. They stayed in a cabin for the first time. They stayed in a cabin for the first time. We went camping for the first time. We went camping for the first time. Okay, that was dictation. I read 8 sentences twice, so you were listening and writing those sentences. That is dictation. So let's check the box. Now, shadowing is speaking, right? So we're going to say the sentences together. You will not see the sentence. You'll be listening and speaking with me at the same time. Input, output, input, output. It's a challenge, but that's why you are here. So let's shadow together. And we will shadow each sentence or each sentence 3 times. We'll shadow each sentence 3 times. Here we go. He cooked breakfast for the first time. He cooked breakfast for the first time. He cooked breakfast for the first time. I flew overseas for the first time. I flew overseas for the first time. I flew overseas for the first time. She rode a bicycle for the first time. She rode a bicycle for the first time. She rode a bicycle for the first time. I spoke in public for the first time. I spoke in public for the first time. I spoke in public for the first time. We met her parents for the first time. We met her parents for the first time. We met her parents for the first time. He drove a manual car for the first time. He drove a manual car for the first time. He drove a manual car for the first time. They stayed in a cabin for the first time. They stayed in a cabin for the first time. They stayed in a cabin for the first time. We went camping for the first time. We went camping for the first time. We went camping for the first time. Okay, good, good, good. So that was shadowing. We said the sentences together 3 times. You never saw the sentences. No, you didn't. So now I will be able to see the chat. Now I can see the chat. Okay, now we're going to check the sentences. Do your sentences match my sentences? Did you get your sentence correct? If you did, shoot some hearts in the chat. Let us know how you did. Okay, let's check out the sentences now. How did you do? Do your sentences match my sentences? He cooked breakfast for the first time. How did you do? If you got it right, shoot some hearts. Okay, Helga got it. Nice. You can also shoot some hearts like that. Let me know how you did. Okay, I see Katie, I see Carlos, I see Helga, right? So what Helga and Carlos and Katie did, they put an emoji in their in the chat. So that shows that they got it right. So Ruth, for the first time. So that's our topic. Okay, that's what we're looking at. So our pattern is subject plus verb plus object, the thing, and then for the first time. Right? So follow the pattern. Follow the pattern. Right there. Can you? So subject. At the beginning I showed you, right? So subject, he, she. So he, okay, so this is the pattern. He, right, that's a subject. Cooked, that's our verb. And then the object, the thing is breakfast, right? A meal. And then for the first time. So that's our pattern. We want to follow that pattern. Follow the pattern and you won't make a mistake. Okay, number 2. Okay, so number 2, I flew overseas for the first time. If you got it right, shoot some hearts. Now, I is the subject. Flew, that's our past tense of fly, like fly, you're in an airplane flying. And then overseas is the thing, the place. plus for the first time. Good, Helga. Okay, Helga got 2 cats. She got sentence 1 correct and sentence 2 correct. Okay, Carlos. Yep, overseas. So out of the country, right? You need a passport to fly overseas. Okay, yeah, so, you know, it's not so easy. I mean, you see it now. I understand. But when you're just listening, right, it's more difficult. So when you see it, yeah, I know, that's easy. But when you're only listening, right, that's difficult. So you see it, but when you're only hearing it, that's more difficult. Okay, let's go to number 3. All right, so number 3, she rode a bicycle for the first time. She is the subject. Ride, rode. Rode is the past tense of ride. And then the object is a bicycle. So she rode a bicycle and then for the first time. Okay, good, Helga. Katie, you got it. Carlos got it. Good. So remember, we're not worrying about spelling, right? So Carlos, number 2, overseas, he didn't hear it, so that's wrong. But if you misspelled it, let's say you put overseas for 2 words, that's okay. So the important thing is dictation is listening, right? It's a listening activity. Okay, here we go. Number 4. I spoke in public for the first time. All right, so I is the subject. Speak, spoke, right? Past tense, spoke. Speak, spoke. That spoke is our verb. And then public, right? That's the object. In public for the first time. Oh, okay, Iman, maybe misspelling, that's okay. Bicycle, don't worry about spelling. The important thing is you heard it correctly. Okay, good, Carlos. Yep, so the picture helps a lot, right? Pictures help a lot because it gives us context, right? It gives us what is the situation, right? The dictation, there's no context. There's no words. You're purely listening. So that's the most difficult. And then when we are shadowing, you see the picture. So that, and then when you're saying the sentence, that helps you understand the meaning of the sentence. So, yep. Julia, good. Ice cream. Nice, nice. Okay, let's go number 5. Okay, number 5. We met her parents for the first time. We is the subject. Meet, met, meet, met, and then her parents, right? So that is the object, the thing, people, place, thing. Nouns. Okay, so Iman said, it's hard for me to write in English. Well, that's what we're practicing, right? So Iman, so of course, you know, it's not easy, but the more you do it, the better you get, right? So you're here every week and you're practicing in the chat. So you're practicing your writing. So little by little, step by step, you will get better, right? I'm sure you're getting better now, right, Iman? Even though it's not easy for you, you can still do it, right? So it will get easier, you will get faster, you will get better. But it just takes time and practice. Okay, let's go number 6. Okay, number 6, he drove a manual car for the first time. He is the subject, drive, drove, that's our verb, a manual car. So manual is like transmission, manual transmission, not automatic. Automatic is just drive and you go, right? Manual, there's a gear shift, right? So you have to put it in first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, right? So you, one hand is on the steering wheel and one hand is on the stick shift. And so you have to like, and there's a clutch. So it's more difficult to drive a manual transmission. Okay, good, good, good. All right, let's go to, well, maybe, you know, manual car. Maybe some people got it wrong. Manual, meaning you have to do it yourself. It's not automatic. Like most cars today are automatic. You don't have to do anything. You just go on the gas pedal. You just press on the gas pedal. Manual, you have to do it. You have to change gears. Good, Carlos. Me too. I know how to drive a 18-wheeler too. I know how to drive a truck. Okay, here we go. I put myself through college driving a truck, concrete truck, years ago, a long, long time ago. When I was a university student, I drove a concrete truck in the summers to earn money for university. Okay, here's our 7th sentence. They stayed in a cabin for the first time. They stayed in a cabin for the first time. So day is our subject, stay, stayed, that's our verb, and then cabin is the object. Cabin is a house in the forest made of wood. Yeah, I used to drive a concrete truck when I was a university student to pay for university. Okay, good, good. Cabin. I like cabins. You're out in nature. You're in the woods. There's no electricity. You're like just living how prehistoric people used to live. Okay, yeah, I know Volkswagens very well, Carlos. Yeah, Volkswagens are very popular in Mexico. The Bugs, I remember, they built, I think when they stopped making Volkswagen Bugs like in the US, they continued making them in Mexico. Right, Carlos? So they were the only place in the world they were making Volkswagen Bugs were in Mexico, I think. Ah, Iman. Yeah, good, Carlos. Yeah, so cabin. Cabin. Yeah, no, so you got the sound wrong, right? Cabin, 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 right, Iman? Cabin. They stayed in a cabin. They stayed in a cabin. Good, good, good. Okay, let's go to 8. Okay, here we go. Oh, they were made in Brazil, not Mexico. Okay, Carlos, I thought they were made in Mexico, but okay, Brazil. Yeah, so I remember like in the United States, you couldn't buy a brand new Volkswagen Bug, but you could in Mexico, right, Carlos? Okay, here we go. Number 8. We went camping for the first time. We went camping for the first time. So we is our subject. Went, go, went, that's our verb. And then camping, right? Place, thing, we went camping for the first time. Okay, good job, everyone. All right, Katie, good? Carlos, good? Okay. Well, now we have the quiz. Well, first we need to check the box. We checked the sentences. Everyone did great. Iman, like I said, we're not going to worry about spelling. Hearing is the key here. That's the target. Listening. So good job, Iman. Don't worry about spelling. It's not a problem. Okay, now quiz. We do a quiz to see if you remembered the sentence, right? It's easy to forget, difficult to remember. So you're going to write the sentence, okay? You'll see the picture and then you will write the sentence, okay? So that's the quiz. Do you remember the sentence? There we go. There is the picture. Do you remember the sentence? Write the sentence. Okay, Helga is on the board. I see Helga's sentence. Okay, Katie, Carlos, Iman, Castorine. All right, let's have a look. You guys did good. Yep. He cooked breakfast for the first time. Good job. Let's go to our second one. All right, there's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? Write the sentence. Good, Mary. Good, Julia. All right, Hannah. Good. Helga, Carlos, Mary, Iman. All right, Katie and Castorine. All right, let's have a look. All right, so I flew overseas for the first time. Good job. And if you put she, that's okay, right? You're looking at the picture. So the subject, that doesn't matter, right? So I just changed the subject. So even though it's a woman, you could say she. I put I just to change it, right? So we're not always just going he, she, right? So I want to put like I and you. So I want to change the subject too. So if you put she flew overseas for the first time, that's fine, no problem. Okay, here's number 3. There's a sentence. Do you remember the sentence? Write the sentence. Write the sentence. It's a quiz. Do you remember the sentence? Okay, I see Helga. Katie, Carlos. Castorine. Okay, Iman, Mary. All right, let's have a look. How did you do? Very good. The sentence is, he drove a manual car for the first time. He drove a manual car for the first time. Okay, we have one more. Here's number 4, last one. And then we will review all the sentences. All right, there's the picture. Do you remember the sentence? Write the sentence. Do you remember the sentence? Write the sentence. Julia, good. Yes, Hannah, good. Okay, there's Helga. Carlos. Hearts in the chat. Great. All right, Catherine, Mary, Iman, Kadeen. Okay, let's have a look. How did you do? Very good. They stayed in a cabin for the first time. They stayed in a cabin for the first time. Well done, everyone. That was the quiz. Now we're going to review all 8 sentences. Okay, so let's check the box. Now let's say the sentences together. We're not going to stop the video. We're going to just run it through and we're going to say the sentences together. Here we go. Let's review. Yeah, Carlos, great job, everyone. I agree, Carlos. Okay, here we go. Let's say the sentences together. He cooked breakfast for the first time. I flew overseas for the first time. She rode a bicycle for the first time. I spoke in public for the first time. We met her parents for the first time. He drove a manual car for the first time. They stayed in a cabin for the first time. We went camping for the first time. All right, that's great. Okay. That was video dictation and that was review. So let's check the box. Great job. We had dictation practice. We had shadowing practice. We checked the sentences. We had a quiz and then we reviewed all 8 sentences. Lots of great practice for you. Okay, now we have one more activity. That is a quiz. On top of the chat, there's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word. You have to choose the best word for the sentence. All right, so here we go. It's time for the quiz. Choose the best word. All right, here we go. Top of the chat, there's a white box. Let's check it out. Okay, are you ready for the quiz? The sentence is, we brought a bag of chips to share. We brought a bag of chips to share. Choose the best word. Is it box? Is it bottle? Is it plate? is a bag. Does a sentence go like this? We brought a big box of chips to share. We brought a big bottle of chips to share. We brought a big plate of chips to share. We brought a big bag of chips to share. Box, bottle, plate, bag. Choose the best word. Good luck. Raj here. Raj, you're in the house. Good to see Raj. Mwah. So actually, chips are potato chips and they come in bags. So a big bag. Normally, potato chips don't come in a box. Maybe cookies come in a box. Crackers come in a box. Oatmeal comes in a box. But chips or potato chips come in bags. So the best word is bag. We brought a big bag of chips to share. Raj, good to see you. Okay, good. Yeah, Sumayet, we brought a big bag of chips to share. Perfect, Sumayet, nicely done. Okay, great everyone. Oh, tomorrow, I'll be back here tomorrow at this time. So if you want to do a quiz, we're going to do a quiz tomorrow, a quiz video and worksheet. So I'll be back tomorrow. And then tomorrow night is our premiere video. So please come tomorrow for a live stream class with me, and we'll do a video quiz and worksheet. And then Friday night, tomorrow night at 10 p.m., we have our premiere video. So today's Thursday, tomorrow is Friday. I live in Japan, so for me, it is Thursday afternoon, right? Well, morning still, almost lunchtime. And then tomorrow morning at this time, I'll be live again. And then Friday night, 10 p.m., we have our premiere video, and it's a live chat. So we'll be chatting together live, making sentences together. And yeah, so I hope to see you then, 10 p.m. tomorrow night. Then we have, of course, on Sunday, 10 a.m., and then Tuesday, 5 p.m. So this is our regular schedule, but right now I'm still on summer break. The university students get long breaks, so I'm lucky. So I'm still on summer break. And then because I'm on summer break, I can do more live stream classes. So I'll do an extra one tomorrow. So if you can, come by and see me tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. I know Angela went to bed, but I want to thank her for her super chat today. So thank you, Angela. I appreciate your kind support. She's on the green team and she helped me even more. So thank you so much for that. And also, I have a Patreon, everyone. So join my Patreon, support me there so I can support you here. Amazon for books, Amazon.com for books. Join the green team like Carlos and Rajir and Angela. Support me so I can support you. Okay, and I'll be back tomorrow at this time for another live stream class with you. And then Friday, tomorrow night, 10 p.m., we have our premiere video. And then I'll be back on Sunday. Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. Love and peace to you and your family. Smile. When you smile, you are happy and you share your happiness with others. Your smile is contagious. You will help other people smile when you smile. And be safe and stay healthy. And let's count down and say goodbye together. Okay, we're counting down and saying goodbye together. Oh, Raj, I know Raj has the books. Thank you, Raj. And Raj is on the green team. So Thank you so much for your kind support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, okay, Iman, thank you. Sumayet, thank you. Kadeen, Helga, Hannah, everyone. Mary, thank you. Carlos, of course. Raj, of course. Angela, thank you. Hannah, everyone. I love you. You guys are very kind to me. I appreciate that. Eleonora, love you, Eleonora. Thank you for stopping by. I respect you too, Raj. Thank you. I like you too, Raj. You know that. Okay, here we go. We're counting down and saying goodbye together. Here we go. Castrine, thank you. Castrine, thank you. Okay, here we go. We're counting down and saying goodbye together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you so much. Love and peace to you and your family. Smile. Be safe. Stay healthy. I will see you soon. Take it easy. Bye. Thank you.